Plaintiff Larry Alheiser says he met the defendant at a bar and they started dating. Larry claims while on a road trip, he and the defendant got into an argument, and that was the last time they ever saw each other. He's suing her today for an unpaid loan. Defendant Shelly Rivera says Larry is a heavy drinker, and when he was intoxicated, he would verbally abuse her. Shelly claims she left Larry because of his belligerent behavior, and she insists he's suing her prematurely.
Start with you.
Well, we met at a bar in Goodhue. We started dating, went on a few dates. In January. Went on a few dates. She asked me if to go to Wisconsin Dells. Yep, we did that. Nice trip. Dated a little bit after that yet. I asked her if she wanted to go up north four-wheeling.
How long did you all stay on the trip?
Pardon?
How long was the trip?
3 days.
And afterwards, you only saw each other a little bit. You spent 3 days with a woman, and at the end, she said, well, we just see each other every now and then. A little bit.
Sure. Probably.
That's your personal business, all right? That's you and her.
So
go ahead.
So then I asked her if she wanted to go up north four-wheeling, up where I got a camper in northern Wisconsin. She said, yeah, we went up there. Had a good trip. On the way home, we stopped, go to the bathroom, get some gas. I rolled down my window to see if any cars were coming. It's pouring rain. She's yelling at me, why you got your window down? I go, I want to look to see if any cars are coming. And don't be yelling at me. You sound like a bossy and
watch your language in here.
And
that's
anyway,
incorrect.
And she didn't bust you upside your head calling her that?
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was a long, quiet ride home after that.
Okay. Well, you got off easy. Yeah. Go ahead.
And we haven't seen each other since.
All right, you give me some background, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, what he said was a little bit incorrect. He asked to roll down. He had the window rolled down. I told him, hey, when you get a minute, can you roll that back up? Because the water was coming in behind him and I was getting wet. He said, called me the bossy B word. So it was quiet.
What do you mean? The water coming in and then you were getting wet?
I was getting wet.
You were riding in the back seat?
No, I was riding. No, Your Honor, I was riding as a passenger, but it was raining
in the back
that
seat?
hard. No, in the passenger side of the.
Oh, got it.
But it was raining that hard that it was wetting me as well. Mm-hmm. I was not yelling at him. There was only one time that I ever raised my voice, and it was on that ride home. We stopped at a cheese place. He was looking for a honey bear. And I said, well, do what you need to do. And he said, well, thank you. I didn't know I needed your permission. I gave him a dirty look and I went out to the vehicle, and after that, the ride was quiet all the way home.
He didn't call you out your name, did he?
Oh, he's called me out of several things. He's a heavy drinker. He got drunk one night. He called me a gold digger, that I was nothing but after his account, that I was a B word.
So he's a drunk.
Yes, Your Honor. He's got a terrible problem.
Yeah, your face is all red, and that's one sign of alcoholism.
I had discussed this with him several times. I said, I've been in an abusive relationship before. I'm not about to be in another one. And that's when I told him I no longer wanted to see him.
Good.
And that's when he called me a gold digger and sued me for the
$300 gold digger. You haven't met a real gold digger, doctor. They don't take $300.
Defendant Shelly Rivera dated the plaintiff, but she claims he verbally abused her when he was drunk.
Go ahead, let me hear. Why are you suing her for $300?
Well, she needed $300 and I borrowed her $300 and she said she's going to pay it back, and she never did.
Okay, you got an alcohol problem? You want us to help you with that?
No.
We can get you a treatment on us. No?
No.
You don't have alcohol?
I drink once in a while on the weekend.
All right. Do you get drunk every weekend? One of the things people don't understand, you can be addicted to a particular substance and only use it at a certain time. Like I knew a friend who cleaned himself up for his career, do a heck of a job, better job than almost anybody in his industry. And then for the days or months he's not working, he stayed smashed every day. But when it was time to wake up, he was the best in his field. And he explained to me how the doctor said that is alcoholism as well. As long as you can break it intermediate, the issue is, can you stop within that time frame?
Yes, I can.
Can you stop on the weekends? Can you get started Friday and end Friday within a few hours? Can you do that? Or every weekend, do you have that urge to drink all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then think you're clean and go to work Monday?
No, I don't have to drink every weekend.
Your Honor, he has a party bus that he takes around with him. So when he drinks too much, he can sleep in his party bus. So that's not an occasional alcoholic in my book.
Okay. All right, just thought I'd throw that education out there. So all you weekend weed heads that smoke all day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday and think Monday's just because you go to work, you're a weed head. If you gotta do it all day, or whatever the time frame is, you are a weed head or a coke head. If you think, because I only do coke on the weekend, but you can't get up from that table for 3 days straight, you're a coke head. I only smoke crack on the weekend. Well, if you can't get up from that, can't get out that crack house for 3 straight days, and then Monday come to work, you think, I ain't no crackhead, I'm going to work. You are a crackhead. You couldn't get up off that table for 3 days. Go ahead, sir. What's the unpaid loan for? What was it for? And when did she say she would repay you?
Well, I borrowed it to her in May, and she said she was going to pay me a couple weeks later, and I received 0.
All right, ma'am?
Actually, I have a text and actually talked to him on the phone, which my daughter, I put the phone on speakerphone, which I stated to him that I could not pay him back on the date that we had agreed to. He said, that's fine, don't worry about it, just pay me when you can. I might be considering just tossing this letter out because I know that you'll pay me back. And then after that, then we were exchanging texts back and forth on June the 7th. And then he says, well, I was asking because you told me I was going to get paid back on the 29th. And I said, well, I was going to do that before you called me a liar and a bunch of names. So you're just going to have to wait till I can pay you back.
Let me see the text, sir. Did you tell her that she could delay payment or pay you when she could?
No.
You never told her that?
No.
That's a lie.
Defendant Shelley Rivera dated the plaintiff. She claims he verbally abused her when he was drunk.
I don't like being called a liar. I have $75 for you. You can come get it, or I'll combine it with next week's payment on Friday. Help me out. I don't understand. I promise you that I will get your money back. I'm a person of my word. I was asking because you told me I was going to get paid back on 5/25. Hey there, can I meet you? It doesn't say anything about pay me when you can. Most people don't think I'm going to read this. You give me 4 pages. I just felt like reading today. Usually I don't read all 4, and most people know. No judge is going to sit up there and read a bunch of papers. He'll adjourn the case, go back, read it, and come back. I just felt like reading. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. $300.
Well, I hope he has fun with his life, because from here out, as far as I'm concerned, he's going to be alone. So good luck with his alcohol, and good luck with everything else he has in life.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun in life, and I just don't need to be around a person like this gal.